I'm Cheyenne Kaufman, the artist behind Chy Creative. When a high school senior calls me and comes to Chy Creative for their senior session, I explain right up front, this is not your typical session. I remember when I was a high school senior and I had to get my senior photos. I met the photographer the day of the photo shoot, and we didn't really know each other all that well, which resulted in senior photos that still to this day I look at and I'm thinking, I felt a little uncomfortable, a little awkward. Whereas at Chy Creative, we build relationship with our clients. From the very first phone call all the way through the process, we meet ahead of time, sometimes a month or 2 months out, and we start putting together Pinterest boards and helping them with wardrobe, and they're sending us ideas and we're sending them ideas. This exchange really allows us to collaborate with our seniors, where they almost become the art director and we come in and we offer up ideas, but they're the decision makers, which really gives them this sense of empowerment and ownership over this whole experience.
We sat down to have a consultation with Cheyenne and Rachel, and just hearing her perspective on what she intended a day of photography to be with our daughter was, yep, that totally made sense. It was going to be all about her from start to finish and make it a really good experience, and that was exciting to us.
As a creative, I think it's so valuable to allow yourself time to create. This is their moment. They only get it one time, and I want to bring my A game. And I am so fortunate to have my studio manager, Rachel, as part of my team, and we come together on collaborating really cool vision board.
Cheyenne is one of the most creative and hardworking people I have ever met in my entire life. And being able to contribute to that is awesome. I love being a part of it, and I feel so blessed to be a part of it. Seeing what she envisions and then bringing it to life is incredible. She'll come to me with a napkin ring holder and say, I have this idea. And then the next day, she'll have this amazing headpiece that she made out of something you would have never thought to create something out of. We sit down with our hot glue guns and our spray paint and our zip ties and whatever else it is that we need that we have been inspired by. Sometimes it's leaves on the ground outside, and we create this really cool thing. Then we add to the vision board and we stand back and we say, is this the full picture? Is this the finishing touch, the icing on the cake? The day of the photo shoot is my favorite day because this is the day that all of the hard work, all of the planning comes together in this creative space that is full of energy and life. One of the sweetest things that I get to do during hair and makeup is sit back and watch as the parent watches their baby girl rise up into this person of beauty and this person that's ready to take on the world. I understand that senior year can be super busy, and this day is set aside to just be you.
Before I was with Chy Creative, I thought that the pictures would just be like everybody else's, just your casual, I don't know, it's kind of not that exciting, just another photo shoot, but this has been amazing. I never thought my pictures would turn out like this ever, so yeah.
Yeah, when I first thought about having your senior photos, I thought it would be maybe in a studio, maybe we would get an outdoor shot or two, and was not at all prepared for this incredible, this experience and just the sort of absolute individualization that Chy and Rachel took to this process.
Hearing from our seniors that they have never felt so special and catered to is so rewarding.
When we arrive on location, it's a place that Rachel and I have predetermined and pre-picked for that specific student.
Driving in was like phenomenal. We parked and we could tell right away she has invested a lot of time and energy selecting just the right place.
And they come onto the property, they get it. It's like, oh, now it's all falling into place. Why we have this 10-foot long dress. I get it now. I'm gonna be standing on this boulder in front of this amazing chapel, and we're gonna be throwing it in the air.
Seeing the big white dress actually be from shower curtains into an actual dress was really cool to see. on like how creative it was, like Chy Creative, like it really works out. Like she was super creative and like.
And we put them on this elevated space where we add in props and we add in fun things, smoke bombs, whatever it might be, that gives this element of surprise and adventure, a certain Chy Creative twist.
Seniors can truly rely on me on photo shoot day. I will be right there with them, standing next to them if that's what they need, helping with posing, helping with little outfit touches, hair touches, makeup touches if necessary.
Corey's pretty reserved, so she pushed her. She had to push her to move in a certain way, say a certain thing, have a feeling or an emotion, and smile, don't smile. So there were a lot of instructions, but she captured things that we didn't know were there.
Behind every successful woman are other successful women who have her back. And Rachel Sullivan has always had my back.
Our teamwork and relationship that we have really allows us to focus on that senior. We know what we're doing. We're on the same wavelength. We've prepared for this.
I wasn't expecting anything like the pictures that I got. I saw them and I was like, wow, like that's me, that's crazy. Especially the pictures in the white dress.
Oh my god.
Oh, you were right with the gold.
So good.
Yeah, I forgot.
So sweet.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at your smoky eyes. Sure.
I think that Rachel and Cheyenne have a very special way of celebrating the experience, not just of the day, but of where you are in life. For Corey to be ready and show the world who she is, this is a step of doing that. Like, here's who I am and who I want to be and who I've always been. Who doesn't want their child to have that gift?
It took an investment of them investing in her and getting to know her before we ever got to the photo shoot that I thought was really, really neat. And just listening and understanding who she was, that really made the experience so much more fun, because it was fun to work with them, because
really
it felt
fun.
like we were working with friends.
It was, yeah.
And then when you looked at the end result, they really understood who Haley was.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
Oh my goodness. It looks so good. I love it. It looks so good.
When I have a high school senior that comes to me after I've installed artwork in their room and they say, every time I look at that photo, I think of the experience that we had that day. And it just makes me feel powerful. And that to me is a mission accomplished, because that's really what my heart is so passionate about, is presenting something to these families that they're gonna cherish and hold on to forever.
Oh my god. It looks so good.
And it's not something that's on a cell phone screen, looked at, scrolled past, and just liked, disliked, ignored. It's something that is actually a statement piece in their home for the rest of their lives.
Being a banker for a living, tend to not have that creative side. And I didn't think that it was something that was very important to me. But as we've gone through this process and as we're seeing the images come back, and as Chy is showing me, like, this is where you should put this in your home. This photo shown vertically with this series is where it fits in this area of your home. It almost makes me emotional, because I don't possess that sort of vision, and she does. And I cry. I never cry. But yeah, it really, really touched me. So I think I would have placed very low value on it, even though I knew I wanted to take pictures. I'm not sure that I really understood the power of having that as part of your home.
Chy Creative is all about family first, and Cheyenne loves to highlight that.
A cool thing that we do is we add in a family photo session with every senior session. This allows the family to really get involved, and it allows us to really get to know the whole family.
There's a saying that she likes to say is not hard work, but it's heart work, because our hearts are in it.
She cared for my family. She showed that she wanted to be there and find like the best parts of all of us, and I think she really captured those moments.
She did. Really understanding Haley and her heart, and then being able to work through this process with her and being able to share that with the entire family was so precious. It was.
That moment when a parent looks me in the eye and says, "Thank you for empowering my kid to now take on the world, take on this next chapter in their lives," really is why we do what we do. This is an important aspect of their lives. This is a moment they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. That senior photo session experience with Chy Creative.